Good morning, everyone. So, we pose it, and now, after posing, also you have to do a lot of refinement, like correct shapes, position, and that's what I'm doing right now. Like after posing, there will be places where mislead, and this collarbone is arched, not correct. Those things are fixed. And this stone rock, I have used Pixel Megascat, and I just downloaded one rock and kept it here. That's it. Just download one rock from the system and paste it here. That's it. There's nothing less fancy about this thing. No, like Megascan, okay, it's not a brush, it's just a model. Okay, so you switch on your bridge. So something like this, suppose you select, and under download settings, you can see there's an option for source, Z tool, or high poly source. So just select that on download. It will give you a Z2 file, and you simply download that and directly import into your GBrush and use it. That's what it is. Mm, I guess I have used this one. No, no, I guess what is that will be this one. This is file. Yeah. So you download the zip file, so you get this file very easily, and just simply go to okay. Like instead of importing somewhere, don't do that. Go to Zplug, Tool Master, Multi Append. Then append that tool and place it wherever we want to place. And then I just modified based on my shape of this poster. I moved it slightly here and there, and cut it this half of the part. And I'm planning to cut another half like this. Okay. Like this. I'm planning to cut it. And so I'm modifying few things. So after posing, there are a lot of things I need to fix, and still the fingers and all I have to fix in my actual model and pose it properly. There are a lot of things to fix. Like finger is to bend, this finger is to bend. So let's go to V transpose master one more time. As I need to refine few check. I think these are like quite depth. I can like optimize it later. So I have to optimize it. That's it, finger. Now I'll go back to the actual model. So, uh, I'll go to level 2 because level 2 is decently polygon, and where I have decent amount of polygons, level 2 or level 3. Level 2 is fine. Level 2 is fine. Level 1 is way too low poly. As these lower, there are layers. So I'll go to highest subdivision, layer, and make sure all the layers resistance, whatever my setting, I set everything, and then bake all. Now I have baked everything on my surface. There's no more layers. Go to level 2 and delete lower. So now my level 2 is basically my level 1. So this is like quite a decent poly count. Like level 1 was way too low poly. Maybe level 2. This is also kind of fine. Like for production, this much poly count is like completely acceptable. This is like 57,000 only, which is like perfectly acceptable condition. Usually, like for production, entire body with all the details and everything around like 40-50,000 is totally acceptable. So if I want, I can do the lower division, like keep it little division one. So this is like kind of fine. Anything below this will be like way too complicated and way too low poly.
So I had a doubt.
Yes, yes.
So yesterday I tried to increase the space between both of the legs that like you showed in the doubt clearing class. So I had
Mhm.
layers in my model. So whenever I tried to go back to the layers, the pose again went back.
But yes, it went back. So what you have to do is reduce the subdivision level, then move it. So if you are doing it in any layer, like if there's any recording is on or anything is on, then it will mess up your model. So reduce the polygon subdivision level, or
Sir,
like
I tried
one
also
division.
that also. So I had to bake all the layers.
Okay, okay. Baking also, like baking is something like finally we do it. Like once you are like happy with all the details and everything, that time only will be. Anyways, you have to bake it. So that works perfectly. So it's fine. There's no issue with that.
And also, sir, is there any option to just bake one or two layers instead of bake all?
No, no. Like you have to bake everything. There's no other way. Like there's a trick you can do. You can just duplicate your model, delete whatever layers you don't want. You can delete those and bake whatever, keep those whatever you want to bake, and bake it, and then create a new layer and project all the layers one by one. You can do that. Like it's a trick. So that's how you can retain all
So
your
the model is quite heavy, so I don't think my laptop will be able to handle two heavy models in the same file.
okay. Then keep it like that. It's fine. No problem with that. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So this there are like few things I need to fix. So now I can feel this division one is looks decently detailed because for production your model should be decently detailed. So this is like I can see all the details, bump and everything, and there are like few places, bump, position wise, place everything properly, and go to keyboard. And this time I will just the fingers like this. I will do whatever you don't want. Now this has decent polygons, so I can just control it with in a better manner. That's it. Invert, blur, center, and fingers. So I can select all these fingers together, invert, blur slightly, and if we are using the global rotation, that's correct. Plus blur, one blur is fine. So if we use move brush and fix it, DNT, move topology, each finger at a time, one finger, razor and extrude, it keeps more straight. Let's go to then select the finger, mark it out, rest of the finger, Now spit out. And last one. Let's do this direction. And then this. Similarly, now this fish finger is this one. That's not bad. I have the fish, and now I want all this finger. So before that, I can hide the body. Let's say Control Alt Shift together. Red mask. On the hand, hide the fish. Invert it. Now I have the fish and plus this one. So for this hand, I can like select this and create a single polygroup. Just F, if I want, and put W. So I can select this thing very easily. Now I have software this one, W, control, drag, select that particular figure only, control all together, select the finger as well. Oh, why I'm using so much effort? DMC moves topology. I can quickly move the fish inside instead of like moving all the fingers. Because they like due to the weight, sorry, due to the weight, there will be slightly depression. To get certain, yeah, as using actual model. This is transferred using dam standard to define the bulge. go to brush, open option, check out your backspace, and D one more time, into the fish. Oh, one thing I made. Now I just put this shape. It's supposed to be like 10. Make hook, making sharp shapes in this. Then one more thing is remaining those small hairs and few like cleanup issues. You just make it simple transition. So now we have those hair that we have to create and make sure they look nice and clean. So you still have time, you can do it. You can just self. Like only few hair here and there. Yeah, this one is better. This one looks nice. It's from the movie, so let's use this one. So to create hair, let's start with that. Control shift, isolate head part, or like even if you don't want, you can just keep it like this. Then create mask. Is it possible to bake the hair as well? Bake the hair, like as in like alpha please. So that's what you're asking. To bake where? Where you want to bake it? I didn't like the hair size. I'm using fiber mesh. And what is micro hair? I'm using fiber mesh. So fiber mesh, I can just simply use XGen and create hair. Why I would need to bake it? Like, can you just like ask me the exact like question, like what you want to do? I'm just creating this hair, then I'll be using this hair as my guide for XGen and create the exact same hair in Maya. So let's for like creating a hair. What I have to do is to see this is my head. So I can simply create multiple groups, polygroups, like from where I want to generate hair. So in this particular reference this is from the movie, I can see there are like small clumps of hair and some unevenness. In this reference, uh, this one, I can see there is few hair here and there, and this all this one. So for this, what I'll do, control, that is my pad, control, brush, create a mask, then control W. You have to create a separate polygroup. So based on those polygroups, your hair will generate and they will have separate polygroups for each and every hair. If it is not correct, it's on here. Yeah. So this is level 3. Now it's like decent amount of polygon. Control W. Some random, like, or if you have a good reference like from where you can like see it, control W, control W. One selection, one separate polygroup. Try to keep things a bit random. So I've created just all this like multiple we can see polygroups. So now I just control shift, click on any polygroup, hide it. Hiding all this like hair base polygroup. Okay. All the polygons are selected. Control Shift and drag. Control click. Mask it. So what about this kind thing here? Is it possible to add the answer? Yes, that's possible. Everything you have to do it in a separate subtool. Create a mask and then unhide Shift F. So you have this selection and then go to fiber mesh. So the fiber and you have a lot of presets. These are basically straight, slightly wavy here. So you can use any one of them. Short and wavy. Let's do the short. I'll use this. And you can see based on your direction on the screen, this here generates, and it's way too much. So I'll go to fiber mesh, PV switch off, PV switch on again. So based on the gravity, it will generate once again. Then go to modifier, reduce the amount of fibers. I don't want this much fibers. Length is also way too much. I don't want length. You can reduce and Shift R. Check the preview of your fibers. That will fine. This will work perfectly. It's just way too vary. That is something we can control. Gravity I can increase slightly. Color profile here as I want to keep. Or increase the gravity. Yes, you can see the density of fibers, but this is just a guide. This is not the final output because this is if you're doing it only a high poly, then you have to increase density and create all those things. But if you're using this as a guide in Maya and going to create those things, it is density increasing, max fibers increase this density, reduce, and length, weight, thickness of the fiber, all these things.
So,
Yes.
hello. So my
Yes, yes,
character
yes.
has a beard. So how does one make beard in fiber mesh?
Same process. I'll show that as well. Just give me a second. I'll just do it. It's kind of fine. It's okay, suppose you have a character with beard and all, so it's the exact same process, but after this is like just I just started fiber mesh. Like you have to do a lot of work after this also. So same thing. Suppose you have this character and you want to generate beard. So you have to I just have 2 more minutes. I'll restart the meeting, join back so that I can take attendance and show everything for beard. Like suppose you have like intensity gradually reducing. You can make it blurred mask. It's all about masking. Create the mask. This is a random label. Go to fiber brush, preview, then fiber can increase, length you can reduce, You want to make it dense, make it light, or what you can do it. Create this. Once you're happy with the shape, yes, press yes, and then go to your beard, and then as you go to okay, oh shit, I forgot to save my file. Hopefully that head part will be there. Yeah, there, and leading. Yes, of course. These fibers, everything in ZBrush is basically polygon. Even these fibers are basically cylinders. They're basically cylinders, like one either they're one-sided part, like plane, or two-sided plane, or three-sided plane, or four-sided, five-sided. The kind of works like a cylinder only. It increases your poly count. Okay, stop. So, just open the last recovered file only. Meeting will end as we started. Rejoin it. So, try this one. Finally. So, and this, I have this beard. So, first I'll save my file. See that.